today, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, it's Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports. Dolphins versus Kyler Murray and the Seattle Seahawks.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the Miami Dolphins. Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Seahawks. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. Here's Dante Pettis on the return. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They'll be led out by their 32-year-old quarterback from the University of Georgia, the 12-year vet, Matthew Stafford.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing one interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. Looking to throw again on second down. Stafford, he completes this into the hands of Miller. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. A pair of negative running plays, and now they're looking up at a 3rd down at 17 to go.
False start, offense.
Oh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a gain of 9, but it's also going to mean a punt here on their opening drive.
A gain of 9.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
He's brought down at
the numbers on the ground for Hunt a week ago. 15 carries, 91 yards, and a touchdown.
And to me, the goal is the exact same thing as last week. Get him the ball early and often. I think he's got another big game in him in this one.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
First down, Seahawks.
Murray now on 1st down. And right side, Henry's got it. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
He was covered by Jair Alexander.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Now Murray again. And it's complete. Henry. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 32-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 32-yard line. Murray to air it out again. He gets it left side to Johnson. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
At the 27-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And a nice gain of 21 yards. 1st and goal from the 6. Throwing again, Murray. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Evans. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run with Hunt. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
Rolling to it, diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, and this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown. How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Around 26-yard line.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things. And, you know, in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do.
2nd and 5.
From the 31, Murray over the middle, complete. That's Henry. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
3rd down.
So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out. And a 5-yard penalty. That was a 3rd and somewhat manageable, now not so manageable.
Exactly, because you had a play call on that you felt like, hey, this could go quick, and it doesn't take much to get it done. Now, you got to start thinking about a little bit of a deeper route type of a call, especially if you want to throw it.
Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a third down stop by them.
It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return, and it'll be Dolphin football. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Singletary to get the drive started. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
Now this throw caught left side, and that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 37. 16 yards, a 1st down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now pass complete here to Sanders, and they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
13 more yards.
The numbers for Sanders last week, 5 catches, 56 yards.
And what we just saw there was exactly what they need against this defense. Big plays. They were able to pick up a 1st down on that one. Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Back to the air. Stafford on 2nd down. He'll find Miller. That's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, Stafford. And he finds McDonald. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And yes, complete to the tight end, McDonald. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. To the air again, Stafford. To Jefferson on the slant. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. He's at the 30. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. A big boy earning his lunch. That's what you call rumbling with the ball, Charles.
Big man with football. He wasn't just earning lunch, Brandon. He was earning dinner. He was
midnight snack.
Everything that you could possibly do, he did it on that play to pick up the ball and go.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Pettis now on the return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On 1st down at Stafford. That'll be complete to Breida. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. These two teams all tied after 1. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
Justin Jefferson.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Devin Singletary, the ball carrier. Taken down at the 43-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Stafford on 3rd down. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he gets it down to the 48. Enough for the first.
For a Miami Dolphin.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A shotgun snap for Stafford. To the right side, complete to Miller. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1st down, Stafford here. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
8 yards.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. On 1st and 10, Stafford. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a 1st down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. That's complete, right around the 8. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford, he's got it. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin. 1st down. And
they'll try to run with Breida. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Matt Breida, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Gold to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it was Matt Breida who had the touchdown run to put an end to it. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Now it's Duke Johnson here on the return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into 1st downs and hopefully points.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
It's a gain of...
I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 46. And Stills over the middle. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup.
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7.
The 43-yard line.
From the gun, Murray stepping up. He's going to keep it. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Over 70 yards receiving now for him in this first half alone, as he's got a first down on that last catch. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage, so they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Tracy Walker in on the tackle.
Walker on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now
from the 22. Murray out to his left. He'll run it. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third. The Seahawks on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 12-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Throwing on first down is Murray. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Dancing to his left, and he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown.
Touchdown.
Kyler Murray. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. A 10-play drive that time. And the play that polished it off was the touchdown run by Kyler Murray. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25-yard line. Miami set to take over. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
It's a gain of 7.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Stafford, he completes this into the hands of Miller. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Good for a Miami.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll toss this right side to Singletary. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
33-yard line.
Now on 2nd and 13. Stafford, a fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Sliding out of the pocket, and now he's going to use his legs. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
On the pickup, it's 2nd and 8 at the Dolphins' 40-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down.
Shotgun now for Murray.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Rolling to his left. He's going to take off with it. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Operating from the gun, Murray being chased out left. He'll try and run it. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Harris on the tackle.
From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the
Steps, and he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
3rd and long.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th.
Johnson, incomplete.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half.
A 28-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead.
17. Dolphins, 14.
So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
1st and 10.
No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on 1st down. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these 2 teams at the break. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit, but first, time for a trip around the league on this final weekend of September. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. In the game you're watching, it was the former #1 overall selection, Kyler Murray, who put on an absolute show. His guys lead, though by only a field goal. Still anybody's game, as we send it back to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
And returning to the field here, Hunter Henry. And some of his highlights here from this game, he's nearing 100 yards, partner.
And defensive have worked so hard at how to try to slow down tight ends. It was a lot easier, partner, in the old days, because when they just lined up on the line of scrimmage, you either put a defensive end or a linebacker over them and tried to body them so they couldn't get off the line of scrimmage easy.
And now?
Now, when they split out, detach from the line of scrimmage, you put a linebacker out there, they're often too elusive for them. Shake them and get to the secondary too easily before someone else can try and pick them up.
Johnson, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
1-yard line.
To throw again, Murray. And he comes back with one complete.
Murray's pass.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They're 5 yards on the play there. The drive will continue.
A gain of 5.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down.
From the gun, Murray. Henry's got it out on the left side.
Murray.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Ndamukong Suh with a sack. We've seen that a ton since he entered the league in 2010.
That'd be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return.
The Dolphins take over first.
So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
And the Seahawks defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Malik Jackson picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. A punt of 46, a return of 5.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Operating from the gun, Murray. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 7 yards on the play, and it's a second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 48.
Looking to throw again on second down. Murray, high throw, but the catch is made. That one a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Seahawks.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
The ball carrier. Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Play fake. Murray. Evans has it left side.
Murray's.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 18.
19 yards.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Kyler Murray sacked. A loss of 4.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. They'll run with Hunt. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Touchdown.
Kareem Hunt, his second touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Elliott on for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And Kareem Hunt, the one to finish it off as he did so with a touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
This will make it into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Breida. A beautiful fake. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. They'll break the huddle. Come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
From the gun, Stafford. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A Miami 1st down, that one going for a gain of 11.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that 1st down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Adrian Amos on the tackle. A gain of 2.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Stafford. They'll set up a screen for Breida.
Stafford's pass. Complete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
Operating from the gun. Stafford. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there, and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
2nd and 10.
2nd down, Murray sets to throw, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He may try and run for this. 5 yards that time out of the scramble, but now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
He certainly had plenty of success running the ball, and right now I'm getting the sense that he's looking to take off and run every time he steps back to throw it.
But they did a nice job there collapsing on him and holding him to a short gain. So a change of possession here on the punt.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10.
The Dolphins about set to go to work on offense.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 37. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
Ball carrier.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the fourth. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Now Stafford. And that is incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return.
At their own 19.
Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And it's complete. Henry. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Henry. A gain of 9 yards.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
The ball carrier.
And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. They'll run again with Hunt. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Offense.
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. 6 yards on the pickup, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
A gain of 6.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, Murray. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the 1st down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half.
The Dolphins take over 1st
down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move.
6-yard pickup.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a 1-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
And 4.
Operating from the gun, Stafford. And he's got Miller. And he's able to get the 1st before he's taken down at the 36.
That's good.
7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down.
1st and 10.
And a 2-score game, obviously. Every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. To the air again, Stafford. Check down to Breida. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Finding Knox there, complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Malik Jackson able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
3rd and long. It's Stafford. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Dawson Knox, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 1-score game. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Returning it, Johnson. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And returning to the field here, Hunter Henry. And this is how the game has trended for him numbers-wise. He's really picked it up. And I got to be honest, I don't know schematically. This is where I need you. What does the defense need to do to get back to that start that they had on him?
You've got to harass him early in his route. Right off the line of scrimmage, someone needs to be there. So it's not what we call a free release where he just gets into the route so easily. Because once he builds up momentum and speed, forget it, you're done. Knock him off of that, chip away at his timing, and then make sure you have a second person there in the vicinity as well. Too big and too strong usually for one person to handle.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return.
The Dolphins take over 1st and
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Gotta credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, You can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. This complete to Henry over the middle. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and
that last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And once again, the Dolphin defense holds firm as they'll stop him behind the line of scrimmage. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They run again with Hunt. And Hunt is not going to get there. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the 1st down. Close it out.
On 1st down, Stafford here. And that's going to be incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing again. Stafford. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks defense. Bud Dupree. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. A shotgun snap for Stafford. This one brought in by Jefferson. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the 1st.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a 1st down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
So now it may look bleak, but this one not over. They do have all 3 timeouts.
Even at this point on the field, where it looks like, you're really backed up, hold them to a field goal. That's the mantra right now. You hold them to a field goal, you still got a chance to take care of business on the other end. But you're right, the 3 timeouts are going to be key. How well they use them to preserve clock as well as stopping them, that's the key to giving them a chance to win.
The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Murray to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. And they take a knee.
Murray on the keeper.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Running from the gun, Johnson. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Down to a knee goes Murray, as that will just about wrap this thing up. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. So the victory here for Seattle, and this not always an easy proposition, Charles. You had a West Coast team that traveled east, but they got the job done.
And there's so much that goes into it because your body time and your body clock different from what you're used to west, because if you go east, you're going to lose up to 3 hours, right? So Is your body going to be awake when it's time to play? A lot of teams actually rehearse it. They practice it. Maybe the week of the game, they move everything up to that time frame so guys get used to doing it that way. I remember when I played at Tennessee, when we had to go from east to west, our trainer, Tim Karen, said, leave your watches on East Coast time. Every piece of information we got was East Coast Standard Time. Try to psychologically tell us what to do, as well as prepare our bodies the same way.
So for the Seahawks, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will head home next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers.